What's up, you guys? I am back. Did you like that intro? Yes, I'm wearing two different color socks because it is R2-D2 and C3PO. C3PO. That is kind of a tongue twister. Yeah. Anywho, welcome back. For today's video, I decided because I had no content and me and Chandler were going to make a video, and he ended up not having time because he's still in high school. I am not in school right now. So yeah, we were gonna make a video, but that is going to be next week's video, so stay tuned for that because it is going to be very interesting. Kind of nervous for it, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, for today's video, I thought it would be kind of cool to show you guys and explain my tattoos. I currently have 6 tattoos. I have 6 tattoos and I'm 19. Get over it. Some of them mean things, some of them don't. Like, some of them are kind of just for the memory of it. And yeah, so let's get into the video. Let me get up and personal with you guys. Let me get close with you guys. Although I don't think you guys want to get that close to me. Anywho, sorry for the glare on my glasses. The window's open. Okay, so for my first tattoo, I am going to start off with my rose. So my rose was done by my friend. Please do not get home tattoos. Please go to a professional. I learned later on that they can somewhat, actually very much, be dangerous getting a tattoo by a person, by a friend, instead of going to a professional who knows what the doing. So before I start, go to a professional, please, for the love of God. Anywho, so this is my rose. I found a picture of it on Pinterest, but the girl actually had it on her finger. I did not just mean to flip you guys off. I am so sorry.
At this point, anything is actually honestly possible. Maybe I did mean to, maybe I didn't. Pretty sure I didn't mean to, but it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm tired. I just started editing. I drove 30 minutes to go get Dutch. It's gonna be a long day.
She had it on her finger, but the finger I've heard hurts. And yeah, I really didn't want it on my finger. I wanted it a lot bigger. So I got it here. Really doesn't mean anything. I just personally like roses and I like the way the tattoo look, the art of it. And so yeah. So basically it's just kind of a fun story. Like, if people are like, oh, what's that mean? And I'm just like, oh, nothing, my friend did it at the apartment. So yeah. Okay, so my next tattoo was actually my first tattoo, and it's gonna look crooked because of the way it is on my wrist. It's gonna look crooked, see? So, but it's not crooked, I swear, because when I'm holding my arms out like this, it is straight. It just looks crooked when I turn my hand because my wrist is being turned. But anyways, so my next tattoo is actually my first tattoo and is my semicolon. Exactly what a lot of you are going to think it is for. I used to, a while ago, I was very, very, very depressed, and I have very bad anxiety. I am still diagnosed depressed and everything like that. I feel like it is very common nowadays, sadly, in a lot of teenagers. I started getting really depressed when I was about 12 years old, 10. And it got really bad once I started going in middle school, and then it got super bad in high school. Long story short, I used to self-harm myself. I have been clean for almost over a year, so yay!
Coco, you go, Glen Coco.
So I got it for me kind of for the reason that you see it on social media sometimes. It basically means, like, authors use it in stories to continue on a sentence instead of ending it right there with a period. I could have ended my life if I really wanted to, if I let the dark place and I let my depression and my anxiety conquer me. But I didn't, and I continued to write my story. I continued to live. So basically, I'm the author of my life, and I continued to not let this disease conquer me and take over me and the person who I am, and not let it defeat me. So basically, It just stands for that I am stronger than my illness and that I continue to live on and live my story and write my own story. So yeah. So that got a really dark turn really quickly, but moving on. So my next tattoo is my 3 little birds on my shoulder. There's not really any meaning behind that one. I got it on Friday the 13th. I've always wanted a tattoo on Friday the 13th. Yeah, it was kind of like one of the more simple tattoos. I liked it. 3 little birds. They're small, easy to hide if I need to. And I got it on my collarbone. Did not hurt. Some people say it hurts. It personally for me did not hurt. I'm sorry if I sound like a stuffed up pig. I am getting over allergies and getting over like a cold or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it's fun being sick. I love Arizona weather. But anyways, I just got it basically for, oh yeah, I got this tattoo on Friday the 13th. There's really no meaning behind it, so yeah. My next tattoo is a red lotus flower on my back. I will insert a picture because I can't show it. It's like right here in the middle of my, or like between my shoulder blades, and it's in red ink. I will insert a photo right here.
So unfortunately I could not get a good picture of it because it is between my shoulder blades. So that's the picture of the tattoo. Just imagine it in red ink. So
it really doesn't mean anything. It's kind of like my rose. I found a picture of it on on Pinterest. I liked it, and again, my friend did that one. Again, go to a professional. Honestly, just got it because I like the design, and the only reason I got it in red ink was because we actually had ran out of black ink, and she was like, well, do you want it in red? And I'm like, sure, why not? So yeah, that went over really well with my mom, telling her like, oh yeah, I came home with 2 new tattoos, by the way, and she's like, who did them? And I'm like, my friends. Don't do it, kids. It's not necessarily a big mistake, but sometimes you might regret it, so don't do it. You guys, so this tattoo is my biggest tattoo that I have as of right now. My mom actually paid for this tattoo. This was my first tattoo done by a professional, and it is for my grandma. I lost my grandma at a very young age, to the point where I remember her, but I don't have a bunch of memories of her because she did live in Washington. She used to live down here in Arizona, but she ended up moving with my grandpa to Washington for jobs or something. I don't even remember. I was very, very young. She ended up getting sick very, very quickly, and everything happened really, really fast, and I ended up not getting to say goodbye. Anyways, I got this tattoo for a memory of my grandma. My grandma grew up loving butterflies, and I have her signature under it in her own handwriting of a book my mom has that was my grandma's, so her signature is in her own handwriting and everything, and it's probably one of my favorite pieces of my tattoos and everything. But I got it just so I have a little piece of my grandma with me at all times, and when I look at it I think of my grandma, and just knowing that anytime I basically see a butterfly I think it's my grandma, and so it's really meaningful to me. As cheesy as that sounds, I guess, I don't know, but yeah, so this is my butterfly tattoo. So fun story with that tattoo, I actually, again, I find a lot of my tattoos on Pinterest. So I found it on Pinterest, but this was not a tattoo on someone's body on Pinterest. This was a watercolor painting that I had found of a butterfly, and I fell in love with it. So not only did my tattoo artist make it come to life on skin, I guess you could say it, as weird as that sounds, make it come to life on skin, but he also had to create one of the wings. So it was only half of the butterfly. So it was the body and one wing. So he had to create the entire second wing. So it turned out amazing. It's probably, if not my favorite piece on my body, and it's one of the most meaningful tattoos, and it's just something, it's a little reminder to know that my grandma's always with me even though she's not physically here with me. So yeah. Alright, and so my final tattoo is my newest tattoo I got. It is a constellation of my sign. I am a Leo. So I got it for that reason, because I am a Leo and I love constellations. I love the stars and everything. And yeah, I just thought it was cute. Always kind of wanted something like that. So this is my other tattoo. I don't know if you guys can see. So that is my 6th tattoo. I am so sorry this video is so short. I promise I'll be more prepared next week. I literally suck at coming up with content, and it has been a crazy hectic past week. I had a lot going on, so I was not able to film when I normally do, and I wasn't able to prepare, and obviously it shows that it affected my video for today. So I am very, very sorry. I promise I will be more prepared for next week's video. So so if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you have tattoos, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you want tattoos, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, just don't give it a thumbs down. That would be cool if you didn't give it a thumbs down. I mean, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, or don't, but it'd be very much appreciated if you did hit that subscribe button. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to, but it would mean a lot to me if you did. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next Tuesday, and yeah. Okay. Peace out. Bye!